I spent the last 3 weeks living in a quaint Mexican town surrounded by the mountains of Chiapas, which is Mexico's most southern state known for its stunning natural beauty and rich indigenous culture. Even though it wasn't part of my original travel plans, I am so glad that I extended my trip to experience life here. The streets, the surrounding nature, and the people at the co-living I was at all made for a memorable stay. In fact, it's safe to say that I could have easily spent even more time here.
Morning. It is an exciting day today because we are going on a tour. We're gonna go see some waterfalls, some lakes, some beautiful nature. The state of Chiapas in Mexico is known for having really gorgeous nature, and so I am so excited to just go get out, see some beauty. Might do a little bit of swimming, we'll see. So yeah, let's go. Here we have made it to the first waterfall. The water is so ridiculously blue. Like, I don't think I've ever seen water like this. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Such a cool waterfall. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not that.
One of my favorite things about the digital nomad life so far has been staying in co-livings and connecting with other travelers. The place I stayed in San Cristobal, Co 404, which I'll give you a full tour of later in this video, is so great at fostering that community. Plus we have weekly family dinners. One week we even made empanadas, which were so delicious.
So a piece that I really love about the travel journey and like getting settled into a new place is when you start to finally learn like the streets and the neighborhood, and you can start like going places without looking at your Google Maps all the time, like going to the gym or the market or for groceries. It just feels like such an accomplishment to be able to like find your way back home from like somewhere in the town or city that you're in after just like a week of being there. So it's really loud there for a sec. But yeah, I feel like today I finally kind of can see my progress in that, and I've been able to kind of like maneuver and walk around a little bit more confidently, which just feels so good. I love that. It really makes you feel like you're kind of settling in to the place that you're staying. This is Sumidero Canyon, and we are about to go for a boat ride down there. Good morning. I have been living in this really cute little Mexican mountain town for 3 weeks. Today is actually my last day here, my last full day, which I am kind of sad about, but I wanted to take you along for a typical day in the life here, show you what I have been up to, what it's like to live and work here. I'm definitely going to give you a tour of the space and the place that I've been staying because it is amazing, and I'm being honest, kind of one of the main draws for me coming here. And I do have kind of actually a busy busy work week this week, so I'm wanting to get to work ASAP. But first up, breakfast. Decided to come up to the little terrace that we have here for breakfast. It's a beautiful sunny day today. We have mountain views up here, which is amazing. The best view for breakfast, if you ask me. It is a little chilly because San Cristobal is at a pretty high altitude in the mountains, so it's not like hot. We've got blankets up here, and it's actually a nicer day today than it has been the last few days. So I am really soaking up my last day here, and I'm gonna enjoy these mountains as well as my little breakfast sandwich. All right, it's afternoon gym time, but first I do want to stop by this place because I need to figure out how to get to the airport tomorrow. It's like an hour away. Obviously I could take a taxi, which is supposedly going to be around 1,000 pesos, but I know there's this tour place, which is where I did the canyon tour with, and I know they also do airport transfers. So I'm gonna see what their prices are like, see if I can get a better deal. If not, that's fine. I can always just take a taxi, but thought I'd go check it out. Okay, great news. That tour place does in fact have a shuttle that runs to the airport, and obviously it's a joint shuttle, not like a private taxi, but it's only 300 pesos. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I just didn't have enough cash to pay them. Did not think ahead and did not bring my bigger bills with me, but I am going to head to the gym, then go back to the co-living, grab my cash, go back to the tour place, pay them, and then I will be all set up for my travels tomorrow. All right, we did it. I have secured my ride for tomorrow to the airport, which is great. And so I want to take a quick shower because I'm still like sweaty from the gym and walking around outside. And then I will finally give you the tour I promised you. Okay, it's tour time. I thought I would start with my room to show you what everything looks like where I've been living. By the way, I'm staying at Co 404. That is the name of the co-living space that I'm at. It is the same brand that I stayed at in Oaxaca, and I actually wasn't planning on coming to San Cristobal, but I loved Oaxaca so much and the experience of staying in Co 404 that I thought, why not come to their other location here in San Cris? They do have a third location in Medellin, Colombia, so I may or may not be thinking and considering going there at some point later this year or next. But anyways, we've got my door right over here, and then there is this lovely lounge area with a fireplace, a couch. I've got this section here
where I can hang up all of my clothes. I've got my laundry bag hanging, which is so convenient. And then I've also got this long full-length mirror, which is awesome. More space to put my bag, my clothes, some of my stuff over there. There's this desk in the room, which ignore how messy that is, but that's great because I do usually work in the co-working space because it's just so beautiful, but it has been convenient to have my own desk and space for sometimes when I want some alone time or some more private meetings or whatever. Then, of course, we've got the bed, which is huge and very comfy, very lovely. They do come every week to change out the sheets and, you know, clean up your room a little bit. They also give you, this is already like used, but they do also give you real towels, which is so nice because using a like travel microfiber towel, I mean, that's fine, that's what they're for, but like it is so nice to have a real towel. So I really appreciate that because a lot of places don't do that. Of course, we've got these little nightstands for all of our stuff and then a private bathroom, which I have not had in like 2 months. So it was very exciting. We've got a nice big mirror, a sink. This is my teeth brushing water because the water quality here is not the greatest, so obviously you can't drink it, but you also should not be brushing your teeth with the water here. So I fill up that bottle with filtered water so that I can brush my teeth and not get sick. Of course, I've got my stuff hanging, kind of usual bathroom stuff, toilet, shower, which is actually ginormous and very hot, and good water pressure, which is also so nice. So that's it for the room. Actually, that's not it for the room. I forgot to show you the loft. This is the largest room and it even has this extra loft space up here when you go up the stairs. And obviously the beds are not made at the moment because I don't need them and I'm not using them. But this is a great space if you are coming with like a group and you all want to have like a private suite. You could have up to 4 people in this room. This is the biggest room that they have at Co 404, but they do also have dorms and other private rooms, so we'll see if I can maybe show you a glimpse of that. So this is obviously my room, but out here is the front entrance where we've got the dorm. I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is what the dorm looks like, has curtains, also a private bathroom for the dorm people, a couple of other rooms over here. The front desk where we've got the volunteers hanging out when they're on shift. Of course, the classic Co 404 family photos. And yeah, this place is just so beautiful, such a vibe. Got plants everywhere, just beautifully decorated. And then if we go through this hallway, we've got the main area. Hi, I'm vlogging. Okay, so normally we're supposed to be quiet in here, but there's no one working in here at the moment. This is the beautiful greenhouse-inspired co-working space, which I'm like obsessed with because who doesn't want to work with all of this beautiful natural light, huge windows, plants everywhere. I mean, doesn't get better. I love that there's these like comfy little spots along the side here. Tons of space to sit, outlets to plug in all of your tech, desks, more desks, and then these are the private call rooms where, let me get the light, where you can have all of your meetings, your calls privately, and then you also get a stunning garden view as you're working, which I absolutely love. Speaking of the garden, let's go check it out. I have definitely had many of my breakfasts over here, enjoying the greenery. Here we've got bathrooms for some of the other rooms, and then just a bunch more rooms down this hallway here. The garden also has a fire pit and this lovely terrace, which you already saw a glimpse of earlier, with mountain views, an outdoor kitchenette area, a grill, a giant table for eating, working, hanging out. I definitely spent a lot of time up here as well. And And then when we go back down this hallway, it leads us back to the kitchen. Everything is fully stocked. We've got so many, plates, cups, bowls, all the things. An oven even, which is amazing. Kettle, toaster, blender, panini press, microwave, another oven. They make coffee for everyone here every morning. I opt for the tea because I'm a tea drinker. We've got our nice filtered water always readily available. This is where we've got our activity board where we know what is happening during the week. All the fun community activities. Fridge where I've got my basket with my name on it, mostly empty at this point. And then our little pantry section where I also have my own little basket. That is the Co 404 San Cristobal location. We are going to be doing family dinner tonight. We are ordering some pizza, which is going to be fun. And then we're going to an open mic night where one of the girls who's staying here is going to be performing. I'm really looking forward to that. I think I'm going to have a little bit of alone time before that. That's the introvert life, especially when you're staying in common spaces. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I will take you along for all of the fun activities this evening.
Thursday night, every time that you're upset.
Oh man, that was a fun night, but it is, what time is it? 10:30 and I need to be up, not crazy early, but relatively early tomorrow, and I am not at all packed for my flight, so I am going to, I don't know, I was planning on doing that tonight. Probably just gonna try and wake up and do it tomorrow morning early because I am falling asleep right now. So anyways, thank you for coming along with me for this day in the life here in San Cristobal, for checking out Co 404 with me. It is a place I definitely highly recommend. Like I said, I would definitely come back to these two locations, and I want to check out the one in Medellin as well. So yeah, I'm headed to Mexico City next for about a week, so hopefully there will be some kind of video or vlog for my time there, so stay tuned for that. I will see you in that next video. Bye.